What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on F1 24 for the 2027 season. It's round number 4 and we're back in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. If you didn't see the last video, I recommend you go check it out. It's a nice sprint weekend. I think a good bounce back in terms of sprint weekends and how they can go. But obviously, we've got a month until Canada. And I don't know if I showed or not, I did place a upgrade for a major part in development that could get us next to McLaren, as they, to be fair, I haven't really seen a lot of McLaren. It's mainly been Red Bull, even though it's not at the top. Max Verstappen is still showing his true colours in that kind of sense, because Red Bull haven't really been up there. They haven't been up there realistically all year in all our playthrough. So it's quite interesting to see that they've got this. But I have got, obviously, an internal combustion engine. I'm going to see how it is in qualifying and how we compare. In qualifying, we might have to take a grid penalty, but I think it's not too bad. We've done 99 laps out of 138. It's there, but I think we've got nothing to worry about. We've got a lot of durability improvements, and we've got upgrades fitted to it. So I think it's not, I don't want to waste it just in case you crash and have to, like, it rapidly goes up. But yeah, I think a short one today. I don't think there's much. I might see what's on there.
Mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
That's 1,000. That's 900. That's another 1,000. That's 700. That's 900. That's 700 again. Nothing beyond that. But all of them are 1,000 or more. That's not too bad for but yeah, I don't think I showed, but we did get the cheeky win, and for our recognition of 56, 4 more percent, we get 3 secret things. But one thing I didn't mention, sneaky buggers of Ferrari have increased my retained seat, so I need to quickly get out of 75, which we shall do in this video. But the plank is here, and for the 30th, hopefully, yes, we get the front wing main flap, which is crucial, as I think now...
Okay, all the new parts have been fabricated and we're going to have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
We are now at the top of the R&D screen, which is very, very good. But I'll see you guys for qualifying for Circuit of Gilles Villeneuve. Right, guys, we're in qualifying for Canadian Grand Prix. As you can tell by the weather, it is a little bit raining, just a little bit, nothing major. But with this, for some reason, because my throttle input and my braking input, we're going to see a lot of the wheel spin and realistically I think locking up from the tyres. But I've changed the preset instead of increased speed to balance, because I think increased speed is just a little bit too much for this condition. As we approach the World of Champions, at the moment we're P12 and Leclerc has just slotted himself into P1. We've been very cautious this whole lap. We plopped all that ERS and we're going to go P7, which is not bad. How uncomfortable I am in the rain. That is not bad at all. I could have done better. I could have deployed some ERS along the way, but it was okay. But it's Russell and Leclerc battling for P1 during that lap. But yeah,
well, that wraps up qualifying.
that's close. Oh, George Russell steals.
As we head into the Grand Prix.
But it's going to be, oh, Lewis Hamilton actually having a good qualifying for once. This is good for Mercedes. A bounce back maybe this season. But it's going to be George Russell, Leclerc, both Red Bulls next to each other. Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, me, both McLarens, and Aston Martin of Lance Stroll, both RBs, both Alpines, both Williams, both Hasses, and both Kick Saubers. Never had that before. That is like that's half the grids next to each other. That's quite funny, but let's go on for the Canadian Grand Prix.
Here in Montreal, lights out is quickly approaching on this artificial island originally built for the World Fair in 1967. Now it's used for a World's Fair of a different kind, ever since Formula One first arrived here. We're back in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. We'll be seeing top speeds of around 210 miles per hour here at the circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 2/3 of the lap taken at full throttle. High-speed chicanes spell potential danger, especially at the infamous Wall of Champions, and watch out for overtaking into the hairpin and that final chicane. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Norris, Hamilton, Sainz, Adams, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Stroll, Tsunoda, Ocon, Gasly, Vesti, Albon, Théo Pourchaire, Hülkenberg, Behrman, Joe, and Valtteri Bottas begins the race from the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out.
Right, guys, we are in the race, but my engine's blown up. Right, might be a quick Canadian Grand Prix for us then. And we're going to get underway, and it's going to be a DNF straight away in Canada.
Okay, we've reached a worrying level of wear on the internal combustion engine. Let's try and keep the revs down. Early upshifts, later downshifts, please.
Right, it's at a critical 90, which it wasn't on before the hand, but we are on the softs to mediums. Well, 18 laps around Canada. I don't think we're going to make it all the way through.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
But we did get past Lewis Hamilton on the start, which is good. Oh, quite tight through that there. We're still smoking. Very late on the brakes there. Slot back behind Hamilton. Use some ERS to get past Hamilton again. Set at 90 and go to the right. We're trying to make these soft tyres work against these mediums. Oh, we've gone straight in the back of Mr. Sainz.
Mind that front wing. It's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Down the inside on Carlos Sainz, we get that move done swiftly into turn number 6.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Right, I'm going to quickly change this to no. Oh, wheel spin and everything. Oh, it's because we've got that ARS on. We can get overtaken back by Sainz, and we're going to get overtaken by Lewis Hamilton. The only problem where this front wing comes into play is that hairpin. Took him with Lewis Hamilton. But Oscar Piastri is going to try and make a move. And it's going to go too wide into the World of Champions. We get past Oscar Piastri in the World of Champions. But 1 to 2. Probably going out of fashion, these soft tyres. %, jeez. I don't know how that engine's still running on that much percentage. Alright, we're going to box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
And I am going to change the front wing. It's so smoky.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic
I just-
stop, faster than we were expecting.
Completely destroyed the mechanics' lungs. Right, let's get back in it.
That was our last stop. No more.
Oh, make a beautiful dive on
No need to
Sergio
worry
Perez.
about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 10.0 seconds.
What a move on Lance Stroll there. Right, as we approach the final lap of this Grand Prix.
Okay, this is your final
Wow, wow,
lap,
wow.
final lap of the race.
Oh no!
Okay, Magnussen ahead.
On the final lap of this Grand Prix. Our car has just mechanical failed. We pushed our luck all the way to the end, smoking the whole way through this Grand Prix. But unfortunately, with a proper mechanical failure, it's going to be that for us. What a absolute shame it is. And I'll tell you one thing, we gambled. I should have probably done something about it, but I'm here to have a little. I'm here to have fun. I have fun. I did. It was a beautiful race to the end. Unfortunately, it happened on the last lap when it reached 100%. But it's going to be George Russell who wins.
He's done it. Russell wins.
George Russell wins in Canada. Take his first win of the season.
Every single lap of the race, it was a light to flag victory, and that is total dominance.
Max having a good push as well in his championship fight. So would Leclerc as well, as we need to bounce back in Austria. Another sprint weekend, of course, for more points.
Starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners.
And with that mechanical failure, it's going to give Visa Cash App
Well, that was
RB
certainly an exciting weekend of
more
Formula
points.
One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
But it was none of the top four switched positions in any point in time in that race. It's Carlos Sainz next, then it was Lewis Hamilton, then Piastri, then Lance Stroll, and then it was Yuki Tsunoda, Perez, Ocon, Gasly, Vesti, Bem, Porsche, Bottas, Albon, Zhou, Hulkenberg, and us, the DNF with a singular lap to go. But with that DNF, it puts Max Verstappen 3 points in the lead of the championship. And then George Russell backs up again and it pushes us down by 2 positions. And then it's Charles Leclerc at third place, and then we are slipping behind. Unfortunately, it was just that mechanical failure that dropped us there today. But with that, it shows that we've got finally a good championship fight on our hands. For once in the season, we don't have 2 people fighting for a championship. We now have 4 people if Mercedes are proving themselves that they can be a competitive team. But with that, Ferrari is still in the championship, followed by Red Bull, followed by Mercedes, followed by McLaren, followed by Aston Martin, followed by Visa Cash App RB, followed by Alpine, followed by Kick, followed by Haas, followed by Williams. Kick, Sauber, Haas and Williams are yet to score some points. But I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope I made the adrenaline rush throughout that video. I know it did for me. We gambled. We took a gamble. It didn't pay out. But I'll catch you guys all in the sprint weekend for Austria. See you then.